We're just leaving sight now, heading towards Hereford, and we're going to Longtown Castle.
If we can find it.
That's the plan. We've got it in Google Maps and it is 22 miles away. So we're on our way now, and well, we'll see what we see on the way. So we're just crossing over the River Wye. The site is just down there. Somebody on a supboard there. And they were just off their supboard, and it isn't much more than knee depth, but the water's really clear. It's lovely. Oh, it's beautiful.
From a little Guernsey.
Yeah, nowhere in Guernsey can you see this far. Actually, that's not quite true, but then you're looking out across the sea. I do miss the open fields, to be honest, and the hills in the distance. And there's nobody around. Beautiful. Just looked at the temperature gauge in the car. 32 degrees. We've got the windows shut and the aircon as cold as it will go, and the fan virtually on max. So, not too bad where we are. Well, we've just stopped in a country lane. I have to say, the sat-nav is taking us through some beautiful countryside. Nice old wall there. And then look at this. The field just drops away. And there's all that beautiful woodland and the hills in the distance. Absolutely gorgeous. Only one thing's the matter. It's 32 degrees. Shouldn't complain, should I? Couldn't resist this. It's a little place called Cloddock. And here's the river going through the village. Lovely little cottage there. Public footpath down the side of the river that side. Oh, people in the water. Got their deck chairs and towels there. How lovely is that, especially on a day like today. And this lovely little stone bridge. It is gorgeous. I want to go down and get in that water. Just going to take a picture of the church, Cloddock Church. It's a Norman church there, if ever I saw one. But the castle we're going to is Norman, so that figures. Well, we've arrived at Longtown Castle. And it's tucked behind these houses. It's just a ruin. Apparently it's a Norman castle. There was, I think it might have been built on the site of an old chapel, but its primary purpose was to keep control of the Welsh after the Normans conquered first England and then Wales. I think it might give me some more information here. It's very pretty. So, see what it says. It says it desperately needs repair work, and the stone there today was built in the mid-12th century, making it one of the earliest round keeps in Britain. The walls are 4 meters thick, made of local sandstone rubble. And the cement-based repairs carried out in the 70s are failing to keep the castle dry, so water's getting trapped within its structure, and that's causing erosion. They've been trying to work out how to repair it, and they're exploring various funding options. So it's the ruins of a 12th and 13th century castle with a fine cylindrical keep, and the castle and the adjacent town of Lacey were founded by Walter de Lacy, one of the Marcher Lords, to help defend England's border with Wales. So let's go and take a look. No climbing. I don't think I'm going to be worried about that. Showing you where we are. And the keep is over there. And this is virtually in somebody's back garden. There's Alan flying his drone. He has checked drone assist and he's just outside of a restricted area, but this is fine. Let's go to the inside of the castle. Ah, it's fabulous. Wow. Gosh, it's seen better days, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't go into the keep at the minute because of the work and the state of it. Apparently you used to be able to. Yeah, the castle was dilapidated by 1403. But Henry IV ordered the castle to be refortified to defend yet again against the attacks from the Welsh chieftain, this time Owen Glendower. But we wouldn't be seeing these things. This is why we vlog. It's 30 odd degrees today and we'd be sat outside the van with a cold beer. Well, you might say that sounds like a good idea. It is, but you can't keep doing that, can you? So we'd come out and vlog. And if we weren't vlogging, we wouldn't see so much. That's quite a photo of it. There's a prism monitor on top, and that is to record tiny movements between the keep and a fixed point on the ground, just to keep an eye on it and see how it's going. You'll see there's a photograph of the monitor there. I can't actually see it from here when you look up onto the building itself, but then it doesn't give you any indication as to which side of the building it's on. And you can see here how close this is to those houses behind. That's a lovely garden ornament, isn't it? Up the hill. It did say that the paths were all uneven and to take care, but to be honest, it's not bad at all. I'm wearing flip-flops and I don't have a problem. But if it was wet, I think it'd be a bit slippy, bit dodgy. Now this takes me up onto the level of the top of the arch where Alan is underneath, and gives you a good picture along the wall. But then you can understand why the castle's here when you turn and look in the other direction towards Wales. Wow. What a view. That is really something special. And it's so peaceful, so quiet. This part of the wall's all in pretty good condition, but I think their main concern, not only with safety, but with the preservation of this really ancient keep, is the keep itself. Although I would expect they'll preserve the wall as well. Somebody obviously looks after the area and because the walkways are fine. And he's still under the arch in the shade. I think that's a good spot myself.
Yep. I know. I'll fetch it down here. You'll keep it recording.
What a view over there.
Yeah.
You must have seen it from the drone.
Look at the slaty type
Yeah.
thing.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Here it comes.
Over the top.
OTT. I get dizzy every time I look at it.
I'm not surprised, I do too. Helps if you lean against the wall. Here she is. This is Broom's garden, and this is right by the castle. Let's just orientate you. And that building there, that used to be the village school. And this is a community garden owned by English Heritage. And the school garden, which is where it is now, and Mr. Broom was a volunteer helper, and he taught boys vegetable gardening whilst the girls were learning domestic skills. Yeah, days gone by, eh? And that's why it's called Broom's Garden. I'm just going to have a little look. Oh, it's a little piece of tranquility. Plenty of crab apples on that tree. Oh, it's beautiful. You see, we wouldn't see anything like this. And the geraniums and lilies. Oh, it's beautifully done. Lots of big troughs. And these are surrounded by what looks like boxwood. And then there's this lovely little shaded area at the end with a seat and a shed. Well, they've got to keep their tools somewhere, haven't they? And a compost heap. What a lovely garden. I like this myself. Very, very pretty. And just wonderful to see it here at all and to see it so looked after. after looking around that beautiful castle, well, castle ruin I should say, it's not as though we were looking around the wonderful interior, but it was beautiful and in such a lovely spot. We're now off to Hereford. Let's see what we can see. Well, we didn't go to Hereford in the end. We kind of ran out of time really, and we also thought, because by this time the temperature had gone up to 33.5 on the thermometer in the car, and we thought we didn't really want to leave our nice air-conditioned bubble. So instead we came back here and downloaded all the photographs ready for editing, and sat in this air-conditioned bubble. But now hunger's got the better of us, so we're going up to the bar and we're going to have a bite to eat. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll have to save Hereford for another visit, I'm afraid. And with the heat and the excitement of seeing the castle, we were just a bit too tired and, as I say, hungry. So if you did like, please give us a thumbs up, please subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Sorry, not got a glass in my hand today, but nonetheless, cheers.